What do I say?
I don't know.
Hey. It's Comic Burrito, a Golden Burrito live stream.
A Golden Burrito live stream.
And then intro?
Do we have an intro? You made an intro?
Nice. Yep, I did.
Nice.
I'm Todd.
I'm Nick.
And this is Comic Burrito, a Golden Burrito live stream.
Golden Burrito live stream. Once again.
We're back-ish.
For the first time ever at an appropriate time to talk about
It is still January.
Yeah, it's still January. It's not.
So
when did we do it before?
What?
Because we used to do it on
it used to be
a fiscal year.
It was a fiscal year end, except since our restructuring during the hiatus we restructured, so this is now our new fiscal year end.
Mm-hmm.
So we got responsible. We do our taxes on time now.
Yes.
We say we do our taxes on time.
I'm definitely doing those this year.
So cheers to Golden Burrito.
Oh yeah. Oh, ting, ting,
ting, ting.
And if nobody
getting real fancy with it.
If somebody's new and doesn't know, Golden Burritos are just like our top stuff from the year. But we kind of come up with our own lists on our own for what we read, and then we try to come to a consensus together.
Yeah.
So things get a little.
We might agree.
Yeah.
And that's cool. And other times it might be more like compromise.
Yeah, maybe it's like I'll give you this one, but
yeah. But yeah. Let's Chris says hello from Michigan.
Mm-hmm. The cold, frozen tundra of Michigan.
Yes.
That is.
So yeah,
been awful lately.
It's gotten a little better the last couple of days.
Sure. But only in comparison to the awfulness that was before. It was just
really bad before.
I took that walk to the gas station today, and it was cold. I wish I hadn't.
I wish I hadn't.
I wish I hadn't.
I still regret it now.
I do.
Well, wonderful. Where would you like to start? I think we should build to.
Let me pull up my notes.
Sure.
Well, we should probably end with like. We could start with like a publisher.
I like that idea. I like starting with a publisher.
Starting with a publisher, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have something right around the corner.
What is up, Stony? How are you doing, my friend? My goodness. I'll say my gorgeous
Stoney's
friend, because I don't need to see you to know.
Stoney's here. Hey, Stoney. Stoney,
all right,
we were
we'll
talking
do our
about
best.
Your Ren and Stimpy pants the other day.
We were. Yep. We talk about you at least once every week. It comes up, and this time it was about your pants.
Yeah. I was curious if you still had them.
Yeah.
And then I actually saw a pair at Goodwill last week that were very similar, but they were a small, so I didn't buy them. I should have.
All right. So you want to start with publisher? Hilarious, because I was like, I saw the box that you grabbed. It's fucking hilarious.
Huh? It's like the DVD.
Hello, Trevor.
Hey, Trav.
Oh, you're doing the corner. Is it gonna hit the corner? Oh. Ah!
Yes. Yeah, distillery.
So distillery. So if anybody watched our shorts, watch our shorts.
They're very short.
They're 60 seconds or less.
About a minute. I found YouTube will actually let us go to
a little bit late. That seems too long.
That seems like a lot. Yeah.
Ooh.
But I don't have all.
That just sounds better to me.
I got to be careful what distilleries I just throw up on the screen. Yeah.
Stoney says he still has them, but the crotch is blown out.
Perfect.
Which just sounds like an improvement.
So they're just breaking in.
Yeah, they're finally comfortable. So in my short, I did say that I think it's distillery. Yeah. But I would also, Image is a perennial like top of the list for publishers, in my opinion. They're always putting out something great. Like it's like one of my favorites of the year, The Sacrificers, is from Image. They always they now have like the Transformers run would have been within that, which is super strong.
Especially if you like Transformers.
Yeah, even I mean, honestly, the first batch of it, you didn't need to love.
Yeah, it was. I really liked the first arc, and then it not as much after that.
Then I didn't understand as much.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know who this is, but
what? Who? That's real? Oh, okay. Yeah. Who else was on your short list?
I had Image on my list, but I actually had Dark Horse above it. With like Hello Darkness,
because of the Critical Role comics.
The Critical Role stuff, absolutely. And there was something else too. Oh, but Image did have all the Universal monsters. Oh, and I thought Beneath was that's IW, yeah. The most unexpected one.
Yeah, it's not a licensing thing.
Yeah.
Sorry. But just trying to grab this was my Dark Horse book of the year.
And Image also had a Precious Metal, which was on my list.
Yes, that is a book that I have been told I would probably like a lot.
Yeah, but you got to read Little Bird first.
No, I know. That's why I didn't read Precious Metals.
And you'd probably, I think you'd be fine.
I mean, it would still be pretty.
You'd be fine, but I'd admit that there's probably a lot in that book that's going over my head. So you might read it and be like, "Why did you tell me this ruins it?
It didn't work.
I just didn't know that it." You're like, "You didn't pick up on that at all?" Like, no,
it's like that.
Yeah. And who had Uncanny Valley? Was that Image?
That's Boom.
That's Boom. So there's
I'm almost positive.
There's good books all over the place.
Yeah, there really are. It really is. I mean, you make a good, compelling point for Dark Horse. I personally, I've already said where I think it should be.
I know a lot of people, there's kind of some negativity out there. Hey, David Andrew, how you doing? I know there's some negativity out there from Distillery because some of their digital stuff is kind of what do you call it? The
NFT stuff?
They're kind of NFT ish. But you know, like if you buy the actual books, they're like they're the big size, the prestige size. And it's all like super creator controlled and owned, and I've really liked almost all of the Distillery that I've read, and I'm behind on a lot of it, so I'm excited because I can read more. Somno is great. What was the other one?
Blasphemous. And then I thought I had Gone. Is Gone not out yet? Maybe I could have sworn I had Gone. It Gone done.
I haven't gotten any of the hardcovers, so I guess I wouldn't know. I don't think it did.
Either way, Gone, Somna.
Gone was very good.
Gone was great. Somna was good. Spectrograph.
Spectrograph was maybe my favorites. That was really good. And Blood Brother Mother just finished up today. I haven't read that yet.
Yeah, those are. It's fantastic. That's
White
not from
Boat.
White Boat was from last year. White Boat was really good.
White Boat's really good.
Distillery put out I enjoyed every book that I read from them.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
They're
just a
more
high
expensive,
hit
but
rate.
they're like they were like $8,
But
but
they're
they're
prestige
also like
and they're square bound.
they're thick. You're getting like 2 issues in one.
So yeah,
So
I'm pro distillery.
I would not fight very hard against distillery unless like me saying Dark Horse like awoken something.
Not
And you
enough
were
to
like,
push me.
yeah,
That
no,
wasn't
I
convincing enough.
then I like distillery, and I like a good box that's got all the books on it. Here's look at that.
It's
You got
it's
White
pretty cool.
Boat there, Last Famous there, Blood Brothers Mother there. This was that's gone. Nothing on the bottom.
Nothing on the bottom. Never mind.
Nothing on the bottom.
I'm not pro distillery anymore.
And does this bother anybody out there? I like to flip the lid like it's supposed to be, like that, where the pictures match, but they don't quite match. So I just
hello.
Just go like that right there.
What is
hey.
up? Yo. No, they need to match, and you're a monster. That's bad, and you should feel bad.
All right, I'll fix it just so you can sleep later.
Thanks, buddy.
There you go. All fixed. So yeah, I like distillery. As the publisher of the year 2023.
2024?
2024? What year is it?
It's 25.
25. So it's 24. What was 23, you think?
I can't remember. All right. Well, with that, we would love to award. We're excited to award Distillery the Golden Burrito for Best Publisher in Comics 2024. Congratulations, Distillery.
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 Your name's weird, but I like your books. And if you're interested in this, send me postage, and I'll get it in the mail for you.
Yeah, we'll just put a stamp on there and throw it in the mailbox.
It's a postcard, so I'll just throw a stamp on this and get it off to you.
We could send it like kids send letters to Santa and just write.
Yeah, they'll figure it out, right? It says distillery.
just put it in there.
I know there's a whole back part, but they'll get it.
They'll be fine.
They'll figure it out. Cool. All right. So that one's for you, Distillery. Congratulations. Well deserved.
You did it. It is.
That might be one of our easier ones to figure out.
And I like that pick because I think because of the digital stuff and all that, I think some people might have stayed away from them a little bit, and you need to and you should go check them out. You can get the hardcovers, aren't very expensive, and they're very nice. So maybe order one up. 2 nickels. Yeah.
You can, if you take both of those nickels to the bank, you know what you got? You got yourself a dime.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gonna say that?
Huh?
Were you gonna say that? What were you gonna say?
No.
Oh,
no.
Okay.
I was gonna tell him that with inflation, I'd give him a dime.
Oh. It should at least be worth a dime at this point.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Or with interest, yeah.
Yeah.
with interest, yeah.
All right, so what's the next one we're doing?
Let's see. So we did publisher. We could do cover or writer.
Writer? That's such a big one.
Is it?
Writer and artist, those are big ones.
Oh,
no?
Yeah, but I know what you mean. It's like
you just want to. I feel bad for your wife. You just getting right to it.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get it over. Not I want to get to that point. I want it to be done.
Move
it along. I have streams to get to.
Yeah.
I like cover. Let's do cover.
You can do cover.
Yeah, best cover.
Or we had the non as well, but I got a bunch of covers here.
Yeah, I got a bunch of covers too.
All right.
So Golden Burrito for best cover. My short list is pretty short because
Got it
I
whittled
think
down?
I think there is a definitive artist that is the best cover artist, and then it's a matter of that. But I do have a couple honorable mentions, and one in particular.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Is this fucking rad Nightwing lenticular cover?
Lenticular cover.
My
Especially
God.
those bottom 4 panels.
Yeah, it's the best. They're the best ones. You really only need the bottom ones. Like, look at that. Look at that little hip shimmy.
I mean, for the lenticular, the middle is pretty great, but
No. But yeah,
and
so,
that was just a collection of covers.
Yeah, this is the cover of Nightwing uncovered lenticular.
Nightwing had such great covers from
Redondo
that they actually released. Was it just one, or did they do 2 like collections of covers?
Well, they've been doing that for I have a Poison Ivy one, I have a Harley one, I believe, and then there's a Power Girl one, I think. Like they've been doing the uncovered as a series of lines.
I was gonna get the Power Girl uncovered, and then I realized it was just a cover gallery, and that's not what it was. So I put it.
But it does reinforce how good of a cover this is. Is that when you get this cover, you also get like 20 other covers.
Mm-hmm.
So, strong entry into best cover.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I liked. This is one I didn't mention earlier when we were talking before. But this one came out. I think it was Greg Smallwood, and
it's messed up, man.
Mommy killing Santa Claus with the 2 kids watching for their holiday book. That was
Kenneth.
That was a good one.
How's it going?
Hey. No, it's A. Hughes, not Smallwood.
Yeah. Okay, that's yep.
Not Smallwood.
That's one that I got as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good. I do like that one a lot.
I was thinking Smallwood because I really like the Cruel Universe.
That's number 1, right?
Yeah, that's number 1 there.
Yeah,
that's
it's really strong. All of the Cruel Universe covers are great.
And they have multiple. It's been tough choosing between some weeks.
Yeah, when I was putting your short together and collecting just the Cruel Universe covers to show off for you picking
it's like
Cruel Universe, I was like, wow, these are bangers. Like, whoa.
If I wasn't buying all the Ice Cream Mans, I might
you might have doubled up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are excellent. I very much
I also really another one I would have to mention. Really good. It's going to probably be talked about later too, but that was one that I was like, ooh, I don't know what this is, but I have to have it. That's a Judge book by its cover, and you judged right if you grabbed it.
That was a good call.
Oh boy, I should probably put that on a top loader or something.
That's what I did with mine.
So
that's cool. I'm going to go to the definitive answer to, I don't know why we're debating to this. It doesn't have to be this granular. Jenny Frison is the best cover artist doing so. Look at this.
Right. I don't even like G.I. Joe, and I bought that.
I also got that. Zatanna.
You know what though? I did end up reading it, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Poison Ivy's that
I've been
did.
So jealous of your Poison Ivy covers.
They're so good.
And that one's.
This is the incentive.
Oh, you got both of them.
Well, yeah.
Look at you. I do have to put my incentive up, even though it's not. This is my pick for cover of the year. we probably won't come to consensus on this, but that's
How much
that's
did you get
my
yours
pick.
for?
35, but I don't think I ended up paying the 35. I forget
Uh,
what deal I got it for, but
this is an A cover, yo.
yeah, and that is more accessible, which is
But
nice.
but
But
given that there's only two of us, Stoney, I could not agree more. Yes. Yep.
yeah,
I have so many other Jenny Frizen covers. I was just like, I grabbed
I
literally
like this one less.
I
But it's
grabbed
still
I
good.
grabbed my pick for the year, and then I just went through my collection and grabbed the next like 4 that I found of Jenny Frizen, and there's like 30 others that would be just as worthy.
I have
Between the Hello Darkness covers, the Poison Ivy covers, and the Something Is Killing the Children covers.
that have all been
They're
solid.
so good.
Month after month after month. I have 2 that I like better than year 1.
And Frankenstein. Yep.
Yeah. And I like
really
this one
great.
better just because it really creeps the shit out of me. And I don't like looking at it. Like even right now, I'm not looking at my screen. It affects me physically. So,
See, I don't like that because I have my like wall covers and stuff that I put up.
I wouldn't want that like looking
I wouldn't.
over
I probably
me.
wouldn't put that
Like-
one up. My 10-year-old would not be a
No.
fan of that hanging. But this
No.
is just spoopy enough to be spoopy,
It is.
but still be like, oh hey, that's really great.
And I remember that was on the cover of previews.
Yes, it was. That was
that
like I
cover.
remember being like, oh, let's go. And then it's
Ooh.
Jenny every time. It's like you got it's amazing. All right, so wait, what's your pick then?
I have to go with the other with the creepy one just because it's
you're going with that over
I have to,
over your win?
Oh no, I'm sorry. That would be
Okay.
that would be my number 1. But
Okay.
that's a hard one to.
So hold on.
I'm
keep
I
holding
like that.
keep holding that up. Maybe Stoney will still be here because I don't know if we have a way to budge this. Stoney, if you're still there, or if anyone's still there,
I would actually give it to Jenny because she had so much other stuff backing behind and very close, like second and third.
Okay.
Like these 2 are also in there. Jenny's definitely
well,
in the
okay. Then
conversation
how
for
about
covers,
if you're
so.
conceding to Jenny? What if we make it Frankenstein? The
That's
Frankenstein
fine
cover.
with me. The Frankenstein cover.
Because that one I could compromise on because that was also in my like
It is.
really short list for Jenny covers.
I something I like about this one and the one that you picked is that Jenny does have a lot of similarities in her covers. They're all a little different, but a lot of them can be very similar, especially the Something's Killing the Children one. But when she does stuff like this or like that,
Thanks, Stoney.
it's
There we
it's
go.
the right
Cool.
thing to do. It's the right thing to do.
All right, so Jenny Frizen, and that's Frankenstein 4,
Yeah.
right?
Frankenstein
Okay.
number 4. I think it's the. Yeah, and there was like a black and white version. There was other ones. Oh, it's on the front. It might have been the A cover.
I don't think so.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
No, Michael Walsh had the A cover.
Yeah, because Walsh did, I think, all the A covers.
This was a hard one. Look at all the other covers for the same issue. And but like Jenny's.
Frankenstein went hard every issue.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, Jenny Frizen,
Boom.
Frankenstein number 4, best cover in comics, the Golden Burrito. Congratulations, Jenny. I can't even describe how much you deserve that.
Yeah. I hope she comes back to our town again, and I
have so much more for her to sign.
If they're $5 a pop, you're gonna.
I'll blow so much money. It'll be bananas.
There's that guy in line they kept making him get out of line and back in line because they were like,
that's me next time.
15, you could only get like 10 done at a time. So he had to keep like stepping out and going back in line.
That's me next time.
That's how good she is. She just puts that all out.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's wild. All right, let's go. Okay, we'll leave. Yeah, I think this is a good time to do best comic book thing that's not a comic book.
Best comic book thing that's not a comic book.
So this is a weird one. So it's literally everything that's comic book related, but not a comic book.
Yeah. So
I'm going to say, it's best? Okay, never mind.
Oh.
What might end up being best? Diamond's bankruptcy. But we don't know yet. We'll see how that actually works out in the future.
I heard, I forget, I don't know who it is, but one of the big publishers just moved to Lunar. They announced it like yesterday.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're going to hear that in PRH. We're going to hear a lot of that because
yeah.
It's going to be a hard time trusting Diamond at this point. I'm wondering if we already know it. Because I saw when we talked about it earlier, we were trying not to actually talk about what we chose, but you were like thinking, and you're like, oh, I got it.
Oh.
What's yours? Do you have it? Do you know?
I would say Penguin, HBO show Penguin.
Yeah.
Or the Max. Sorry, it's not HBO anymore. It's just Max.
It's just Max. I assumed that's what you were going to pick because you went on and on about it all the time.
Yeah, it was. I don't think you watched it, right?
I have.
Seen it yet?
I have watched it now.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It is very good.
Yeah.
It is ridiculously good.
I think it's a great standalone, super accessible for. Like,
you know what else is like kind of standalone and really accessible? Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Oh yeah, that was the same year. Yeah. That was really funny. It's not a great movie, but it's a great movie. Well, that's not
fair. It's great.
It's a great. No, I'm saying it's not a great movie, but it's a great movie. Like
it's great.
I
really enjoyed it. I think Penguin. I think Penguin. Yeah, I think Penguin is better in terms of just like. I don't even want to say substantial because I think Deadpool Wolverine does have substantial moments and laughter and fun is a substantial thing. Like it really does make a difference. Oh yeah. The worse and worse the world gets, the more and more we need Deadpool Wolverine and the less we need Penguin. Like
I will watch when I watched Deadpool with you for your first time, that was the third or fourth time that I had seen it.
Yep, I watched it another time since then.
I've still only watched Penguin once, and maybe someday I'll go through it again, like if they actually make Batman 2. Yeah. And then maybe I'll watch Batman and then the Penguin and then the new movie or something as like prep. Sure. But even then, I don't know. It's I mean, it was wonderful, but rewatchability for me is pretty important too.
I also recently rewatched the first 3 seasons of The Flash. And those were very good.
CW?
Yeah.
I started Smallville.
I don't think it came out last year, though.
No, it didn't. Especially not those seasons. They might have done something last year that everybody hated. But
I'm sure. Yeah. If they did, it's definitely hated and reviled.
Or it might have been so bad that they just filmed it and then just threw it in the trash.
Never mind.
like the Batgirl movie or whatever it was.
Yeah.
No.
I'm also starting to go back through Smallville, so that's funny. We're finishing up a Supernatural run though right
now. I'm trying to finish up Always Sunny, and we actually as a family last night watched the first
It's Always Sunny?
Of Lost.
That's on my list too. I just got the DVDs for my retro area. I'm really? Like, I get to go through Lost on a square 4x3 TV.
Nice. I have the crazy like Blu-ray pyramid set
Nice.
thing that
That's
they
cool.
sold.
The
that I
Dharma
spent-
collection.
Yeah, and it came with like a black light and like different like if you flip over things like things
That's
light
cool.
up and it's super cool. But we're just watching it on Netflix because it's easier.
Sure. Yeah. I don't want to change discs.
Yeah.
All right. So
I like Deadpool. I can't think of anything else. Was
what
X-Men
else came out?
97?
Yes, that would have been last year.
That was really good. I know it's kind of tarnished now, but the show itself was really good. Hey, just a little podcast. Hello. I think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
Hello.
Mutant
Quick
Mayhem
hello.
came out.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Hi.
I think didn't Mutant Mayhem came out? That was a good movie.
Mhm.
I think I'd still like Deadpool over that.
In the game, that also came out.
The Shredder's Revenge.
Uh-huh.
That I've been
That's
playing. I've played through that a couple times with my
It's
kids.
really
It's a
fun.
fun arcade game.
I might like that more than Deadpool and Wolverine.
Really? I don't
It's
know
just
if I do.
I like video games a lot.
I don't like that they have stuff that's like you have to beat the level without getting hit to get this like trophy.
We'll get
And
better
it seems,
at it.
It seems impossible.
We'll get better at it.
I can't.
I've maxed out. I'm on easy and I still can't do it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah.
All right.
What else? I might lean Deadpool. I forgot that was last year.
I should have done this.
Stuff that feels like it was 2 months ago was actually 3 years ago, and stuff that I think was like 5 years ago was last week. What else was out there? Is there anything that we're not thinking of?
Hey. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's literally everything. There's no possibility we're missing anything.
At least the good stuff. There's no way we're forgetting something that was really good.
Oh, we probably are.
So
Something happened in February that we're just like completely forgetting.
better than Deadpool singing in sync songs while he just like
Good. That was really good.
murders the TVA agents and
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Wow, spoiling like the very beginning of
the very
Deadpool.
opening sequence of Deadpool that everybody's seen. Yeah,
Are we doing Deadpool and Wolverine then?
I like it better. If you want to really fight for the game, we can talk about it more. But I
No,
like
it's fine because it's fine. I got Jenny Frizen last time.
There you go.
This is
There you
classic
go.
Golden Burrito right here.
This is the
Where it's like, I'll get this, but you get that.
and this is something that we used to do off camera.
Yep.
We would spend time figuring this all out in advance and then present it. But I always kind of wanted to try it this way. Deadpool, Wolverine.
All right.
Is it
It's
Deadpool
official.
and Wolverine or Deadpool versus Wolverine?
I think it's and because I just wrote and, so I'm
No, it's
hoping
and
that's
now.
what it is. All right, for best comic book thing that's not a comic book in comics 2024, Deadpool and Wolverine / Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. Congratulations. If you want this, just reach out to me and give me your personal home address. Either one of you, and I'll send it over.
And we will both hand deliver it.
We'll
to
hand
you.
deliver it. Yeah. Yep.
Hi, Chaos.
Oh, hey, what up, Chaos? If you stick around, you can be our judge that tells us we're both wrong.
Yeah.
All right, so just
else we have?
what 4 categories left? Do you want to do best mini?
You know, Mini is
That's interesting.
What is that?
I don't know. I thought it was your phone number maybe, and that would have been funny.
No, that's why I'm like, wait.
It's our area code.
Yeah, that's like I'm like, wait a minute, what is that? I don't think that's any of my numbers.
All right.
I'll call it later, especially if there's a good time.
If it's a good time.
If it's a local good time, I'm in.
It's like, what would have been your best comic book thing that's not a comic book?
Best comic book thing that's not a comic book. That's
you can tell us while we go over it. I'm calling it right now. Thank you, Stoney. We don't hear from him for an hour, and then he leaves a comment. It was a good time.
It was very good time.
Let's do best mini.
You want to do best mini? Minis are my favorite.
Well, do you want to do best ongoing first then?
Yeah, let's do ongoing. Because
okay.
I prefer a mini over an ongoing. Just
that checks out.
just myself.
Personal preference.
There's been a theme tonight.
All right, best mini.
Ongoing.
Okay. No, best ongoing. Shit.
Ongoing.
So I've got a short list.
I have 5.
You have 5?
And I'm guessing 2, maybe 3 of my 5 are on your list. I still included Ice Cream Man, but I don't know that it's to the same level that it has been in the past, and it hasn't been as frequent. So I wouldn't fight too hard for it, but I want people to still know that Ice Cream Man is still out there and it's still doing its thing.
Okay.
And then I don't think you had Cruel Universe because you don't pull it, or you haven't pulled
correct.
it. So I that would actually probably be my pick, or my personal pick. Things I think you might have would be Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, that is on my list. That is correct. So on my list is Ultimate Spider-Man.
Sensational She-Hulk.
That came out last year?
I thought it did.
Shit, it's not.
I thought it
Guys,
did.
Guys, it went to voicemail.
Did you leave a message?
Did you leave a message? Yeah. Oh shit, I have a voicemail. Wait a second.
I hope it's just some random number that gets like a bunch of phone calls.
Amazing. It was a mad time. Stoney, I love you. You're such a mad lad. I love it.
Let me see. Geeks.
Okay, so I didn't have Sensational She-Hulk, but that makes sense because I think it finished last year. We talked about it at the shop. So yeah, no, you're right. Fuck.
Yeah. Shit. 10 was August of 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They had 7 issues. Came out. Well, let us know about your new Michigan friend. Let us know if they're cool.
That's so funny. Oh, Google the number.
Oh no. All right, hold on.
Oh no. What did Chaos is lolling, so for Stoney. This is great. Subplot to the awards.
It's nice and naughty on Wilson.
It's the sex shop?
The sex shop on Wilson.
Hey, it is a good time. There you go. Yeah. Hey, they're going to call you back, Stoney, and then you can just place an order, and you're all set. It's a good time.
I mean, that's Granville. It's probably pretty nice.
Yeah, probably.
It's probably pretty nice.
That's so fucking funny. I love it. I feel stupid for not thinking that's probably what it was, or a strip club.
Yeah. You wouldn't have a great time at a strip club here, though.
I said this number was left on the Comic Burrito live stream. Give me a call back. I love leaving a reference.
Oh, you know what I hope? I hope they look.
That's how we get subscribers.
I hope they look up Comic Burrito, but they find the other one.
Yeah, they find the Comic Burrito.
Yeah,
They're like,
they find the
we
other
didn't even
one.
show up. Causing. Oh, are you spelling your name like distillery now?
Chaos.
Chaos.
Mm-hmm. The last one that I have on my list that I think is on your list is the Sacrificers.
Okay, good job. Good guess. So my short list with Ultimate Spider-Man is also Poison Ivy.
Okay.
Power Fantasy.
Oh.
Because it's allegedly ongoing. World's Finest. And The Sacrificers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You are a hipster. You are correct. We're right. Okay, so Sensational She-Hulk would also be on that short list because that was an omission on my side.
Yeah.
You haven't read Poison Ivy, so that's
I haven't read
off the
Poison Ivy.
list.
That's
You have read Power Fantasy, but you don't think it's up there for you?
No, it's
okay.
I dropped it. I like it, but I feel like I'm gonna need to read it in a trade. You
dropped it.
I dropped it. Yeah, I might pick it up again
because I think it's excellent.
Yeah, a lot of people do. It's just like there was another book that was out. I don't know if it was Die or something, and I was like a little bit behind, and everybody loved it, and I'm like, I think it's good, but I feel like everybody else.
This is the right way to do it. As long as you grab the trade, I think you're good. I feel like you'll miss out if you don't read it at all because it is excellent, but trade is probably best because trade is almost always best.
I might even wait,
except for like anthologies,
being a hardcover.
Yeah, that's true.
I will the trades.
I probably won't get the trade, but if they came out with like a deluxe hardcover, I'm
that. Yeah. Which they did for Die, and it's Image seems to be pretty good about that for books that do pretty well. So I honestly for me, I think it's between Sacrificers and Ultimate Spider-Man, which are both really good books. Really good books.
I will say I like Sacrificers more because I did buy the singles
and the trades, and
I got the trades. And if they come out with a when they come out with a hardcover, I'm also getting that. And
you got the one that's like
I got the
where's the what do they call it, an artist proof? That's what my computer is sitting on right now, is my artist proof of Witches. There it is.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. I should have got one.
It's so cool.
So mad. It looked really good in the box with my Witches one. Is that your misprint or is that the good one?
It was a good one.
Oh, you're handling the good one? Oof.
Look at that.
Beauty.
It's so cool.
It's just uncolored, right? All the words and everything's still there. They call
it the giant-sized artist's proof edition.
Artist proof, yeah. Yeah, super cool.
It's so good.
I really like the book too. It's got a lot of good twists and turns already.
Yes, it does. And it's what I said on my short when I was saying this is my favorite ongoing of the year. It is the best world building in like ongoing, in my opinion. I want to play D&D in it. I think that like the power structure that's in it and like how things change and the dynamics and how not everything's clear cut. It's just I love the world. And then the storytelling's very interesting and it's very gripping. Much like an enormous proof. And I am excited every single time that I get to read it. And I've reread it a few times already. I think it is the best ongoing going right now. But Ultimate Spider-Man is such a fucking good ass time. And it's just, It's so fucking good that I totally understand that. I cannot get behind your Cruel Universe one because I just haven't read it.
Yeah, that's yep. Yep.
I don't know if I can budge
On what?
on best ongoing.
Oh, I don't think you need to.
Are you Sacrificers?
I love Sacrificers.
Oh, are we not debating here?
No, I don't think so. I'm just
sweet.
I'm just trying to let people know that I really do like the other books too.
I mean, me too, especially Sensational She-Hulk. That is,
I knew that was. I'm like, man, if he, as soon as I found out that you forgot that,
but it's like, not ongoing. It went for 12 issues.
Yeah, but
it only went for 12 before that. It's a maxi at best. I'm sorry, sure. Sensational She-Hulk was 10 issues? 12?
Was it? It might have been 10.
Whatever. I
just had it.
Sensational She-Hulk. 10. Sensational She-Hulk is a maxi, and then She-Hulk was a maxi.
It's listed as issue 10, Legacy 188. It's She-Hulk 188.
That's funny. I was going Chaos. I think Chaos might be. No, Stoney would get this too. There's not a ton of people that I think this joke would land. What I was going for was a Jesus S. Thompson cosplay.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. So that's Jesus really what I was going for. But John Lennon Bizarre hipster also works.
I might need a Jesus S. Thompson shirt, just like my Seth Rollins Messiah shirt.
Yeah, put them together. I'll just take a picture of me. I'm already doing it.
Yeah, it's just a picture of you on my shirt with the glasses. One of those. I could wear it at work. People would be like,
"What?"
Is that?
Yep, that's me. I just make people shirts with my face on it.
You want one?
Yeah. Oh, apparently I just got my exercise ring. Not right now. Well, and neither did him. He used it all.
You don't know that.
I guess it was in him the whole time. The cocaine was in him the whole time.
It didn't last very long when he did.
Nope. All right, so we're going with Sacrificers?
I love the Sacrificers.
Sweet.
As the best ongoing book of the year. There was a few times where like you were talking about your picks and I'm like, or I saw like your short for your picks and I'm like, well, damn it, now I have to like come up with something else. Like, now I gotta like
well, with that
this year we probably agreed more than previous.
The Golden Burrito, a Comic Burrito Award, Best Ongoing in Comics 2024, goes to The Sacrificers. Oh. There we go.
There you go. Wow.
It's the best. It's so fucking good.
It's really good.
I love that book.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think this is where we might fight.
Mini?
Yep.
That's why I was wondering if we needed to do like artist or writer first, because if we're gonna, but we can fight over Mini. I'm honestly, I know we're gonna fight because I'm Mini. Still fighting with myself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's tough.
Yeah.
I'm not budging a bit. Mm-hmm.
Oh. Let's take a closer look. Do you have good handwriting? You do have good handwriting.
When I want to. Yeah. When I'm at work, I don't give a shit.
I've seen some of your notes at work, and then Like, it's not like that.
Because I'm just like, fuck, I don't give a shit. It's work. But for an award, I'll write nice. For my wife, for my family at home, for people I care about a lot, I write nice for.
Like, is this a 5 or an S? What is this?
Yes.
That's not your fault. That's the company's fault for using 5s and S's.
Yeah, that's not on me. Why do they do that? All right, so best mini comic.
Mini. I feel.
Oh boy. Oh well, I'll do. You did your list first. I'll do my list first this time.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, so I have. I'm gonna do ones that I don't know if it'll be on yours.
Okay.
Mine is. I only have one that I think isn't on yours, and then the other ones I think could be on yours. Profane. For best mini.
I don't have it on my mini list. I did have it on my covers list because all the covers for that book were really good,
incredible,
and they were cool. I don't think they were as good as Jenny's, so it didn't come up. But
that's fair.
But as like a set, it was a good.
In between those covers, I really enjoyed that series as well. It was a really good time. So I got Profane from Boom. And then I have Uncanny Valley.
Yeah, I got that.
And then Kill Your Darlings.
Yeah, I got that.
And then I have Helen of Windhorn.
Yeah, I got that.
And then I got Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees.
I got that too.
Fuck. So we have... What was your Profane slot?
I have 4 that you don't have because my list got out of control.
Wait.
I also had...
Oh, what's your short list?
I had...
How long is it?
8.
Mine's 5, and you have 4. Yeah. I was like, how do you have more? You made a longer list. And Profane still wasn't on it? You're a monster.
The last 4 I wouldn't fight too hard for, but they were books that I really loved. The Nasty.
Oh,
that finished up at the end.
That'd have been in my top 10.
Really good. I had Precious Metal, which you didn't read. I had Dark Spaces Dungeon, which I don't think you read.
Every time. This is like the 4th time you're like, you don't read it, but I really liked it. I pulled Darkest Dungeon. It was really good.
But you didn't get the Dust and Wind covers.
I got the first one.
Okay.
And then didn't.
Yeah. And then my last one, I'm pretty sure you didn't read, was Plastic Man No More. But
because I'm gonna collect it.
So it might have finished bad.
I get Black Label stuff collected. So yeah.
Precious Metal is way up there for me, but you didn't read it. But Helen of Windhorn would be my personal begrudgingly, like I definitely love it so much. And look at that variant cover too from the story. That's great.
So
he hasn't read Little Bird yet, so he needs to read Little Bird first.
Yeah, I haven't read Little Bird. Also, my video's lagging on my side now.
Oh, I'm good still.
If you're good, then I'm good. Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees is my
really good
pick for number 1. Chaos, did you read Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees?
These two.
Wait 30 seconds for response.
These 2 would be a top 2, and then I would have to throw in Uncanny Valley as well, because not only did I love it, but like 2 or 3 of my kids really loved it too. And one of them, who doesn't read any comics really at all, like more than once asked if there was a new issue out. So
my three would be Beneath the Trees, and then 2 and 3 would be tough for me, but it would be between Helen of Windhorn and Kill Your Darlings.
Yeah, and Kill Your Darlings.
Oh shit! In Grommets,
my most read book. Oh, in Grommets. Shit. I think.
God, there was a lot of good comics that came out over a course of a whole year. A lot of
good minis. That's why I was like, maybe, yeah.
Oh, that hurts. My soul was lame.
Are you rage baiting right now?
Being
just
contrarian on purpose.
Yeah, you're looking for clicks.
You're looking for clicks. Chaos constantly looking for clicks on our live stream.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what he does. Classic Chaos. Classic Chas. Okay. So
if I was on the street and I was like, Helen was the best, and someone bigger than me was like, no, it's not.
No, was it?
It's beneath the trees. I'd be like, okay, sir, please. I'd be like, okay, ma'am, please don't hurt me.
Yes, please don't. Okay, so I will say what's very impressive. My defense for Beneath the Trees is it's just Horvath. Like, one person made that book.
Yeah.
That is impressive. And then, okay, but Hassan Assamni Alao did the letters. So Peter Horvath did...
Couldn't do his own letters.
Patrick Horvath did everything but the letters, which letters is huge. Obviously, he had a lot of help. But this art is bananas. Careful what you open up to.
I know, that's why I'm looking first. I mean, sure, there's like a dismembered duck, but it's fine.
It's bright and depressing, which is literally my aesthetic that I've talked about for years.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, if you don't like Dexter or Animal Crossing, that's fine. If you don't like really heady, dense books, you won't like Helen of Windhorn.
But I don't, and I loved it. That was my only.
No,
thing
that
with
means
Helen,
you do. It just has to be a certain like.
It just has to be absolutely gorgeous.
It has to be, yeah. It has to be a certain level of like art, and like the story has to be good enough.
Just page after page of that, just oh my god.
Okay, I guess there is something to be said about the fact that it was so good that it went against something that you normally wouldn't like lean into. I know it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like Beneath the Trees is a book that I should like. Like
you do like.
And I do. Right, but it's one that
it's set up for you.
I saw it, I'm like, oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Murder Winnie the Pooh, give me that. Like,
yeah.
But Beneath the Trees, man, I could sit down like right now and just like read it. Like it's got a Deadpool Wolverine to it. Where Helen of Windhorn, I definitely will reread that hardcover when it comes out next month. I think it is. I think it's next month. And it's one that I'll definitely recommend to a lot of people.
Okay, I will say because.
And Kill Your Darlings was so good.
So good. By your own quote, your most read book.
Yeah.
Your most reread book.
Yeah. Read and reread and reread and reread. Mm-hmm.
I will give because I do think that it is. I don't like to use the substantive word because I think something bright and fun while being like horror and everything is substance and very interesting. Mm-hmm. I will say Helen of Windhorn is a near perfect example of the storytelling that comic books can tell.
Yeah, that's the other reason I like it. It's got that little like it's not just the story of Helen, it's like the story of comics or the story of stories. Well, I mean, yeah, but
Sure. I mean, obviously.
I'd love to give the burrito to Villainous too, but
we don't double up.
Yeah, we don't double up.
So I'm willing to say Helen of Windhorn is the Golden Burrito award winner.
I thought I'd have to fight a little bit harder, but
no, I think honestly you've got a little tiebreaker help in the comments right now. So okay. I'll say
all right, I'll take
I even
it.
came
Thank
in
you.
here and I even came in here and said Chaos could be played.
The check is in the mail. Check is
47
in the
cents.
Yeah, just mail that to Chaos because that's. Oh, although now I'm looking ahead and I see what's going to happen.
Yep. Did you see what you've done to us?
because I know what this. I know what. I know what how this works, and I see what this has done to my best artist list.
Yep.
I'll take it.
All right, so
I'll take it.
who else? Shoot. Oh no, never mind. What's the? Oh shit! I wish I.
What?
Hold on. I didn't leave enough room.
Oops. Stoney, I thought we were your favorite. Okay.
All right, and with this, the Golden Burrito Award for Best Mini goes to Helen of Windhorn, Tom King, and Bilquis Everly. Evely.
Nice. Evely.
I know, I corrected myself.
I said it wrong on my short.
Congratulations! Helen of Windhorn, very, very deserving. I mean,
yeah, it's a beautiful book.
There's been going back and looking at old burritos. My fifth has won best before, so having it be my second or third favorite mini, getting a Golden Burrito, I'm okay with that.
Ooh, did you hear back from them, Stoney?
Ooh,
I did not know that.
Give him it. Give him it.
Do you want us to bombard their socials?
Yeah. Burrito power. We'll wrap them up.
Do you want us to assemble the Stoney army and
oh shit! Up? Yeah, we'll wrap them up. Get them wrapped. All right. So are we gonna do artist or writer next?
Let's do artist.
Okay.
Let's do artist. So Bilquis Everly.
Wow, I'm shocked. They're on your short list? No way.
That's my pick for my number one. Oh. I'll start with that, but I have a feeling I'm conceding that one, which is fine.
He said he did hear back. I'm assuming that's bad. I'm mad. Oh great. Well, sweet. Well, that sucks. Golden Burrito Award-winning Villainous deserves a rebirth.
It deserves much better.
Isn't that right, Tilly? My snake that I named after the book agrees.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so yeah, what's your? You can go first with your with your list. I'm shocked. I have four. I have four for this category.
Ian Bertram, Precious Metal.
Oh wow, I'm shocked.
Gotta throw that out there.
The books you only like because the art's good.
Technically, no, I liked it.
Oh otherwise. Shit! I'm just kidding.
No, don't. Careful, man. He's on my socials.
I meant because you said you couldn't understand it.
Yeah, it's not him. Yeah, that's a me problem. I don't know who the artist is for Ultimate Spider-Man, and I know it changed a few times.
It did change. There's a chunk in there that was very good.
That chunk in there, I think it's like the first 3 or 4 issues.
So good. I was a little upset when it switched. It's still very good.
It is.
It was so good there.
Wow. I put Tualote down for Somna.
I did. That was my short winner.
And just in general, like covers and stuff, even though I don't know that did they have any other books that?
I don't know if they were on another book.
Covers?
Were they on one of the Horizon Experiment books as an artist, or was it just covers?
Covers for all of them, yeah. I had Trish Forster for Feral.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
I really like clean art like
Yeah,
that
it's nice.
with kind of cartoony, like sharp lines, and a lot of that goes to the colorist too for that book. But I had them, and then it was only one issue last year, but Martin Simmons' Dracula #4
Nice.
was rounded out my list.
That's funny. So, I have 4. You just said 3 of them. So I have Martin Simmons for Dracula because I put
Okay.
it's so good. I loved it so much.
It's the only one, but I'm saying it because
but we didn't
it's incredible.
get to do it and put it in for before. So yeah. So Dracula missed out on all of the shit we talked about ever. So I wanted to put that in there because it's just so fucking good. So yeah, I put Martin Simmons Dracula. I also put Bilquis Evely because Helena Winhorn is stupidly gorgeous. It is
page after page.
Yep. I also put Tua Lote and Becky Cloonan as a combo because that's what I said was my number 1. That is my top pick. Somna is something exceptionally special, and it's only so special because of their differing art styles and going from dream to reality and the blend between the two and how it all works. It's one of the best collaborative feats I've seen in terms of like artwork in comics. Cause that's like, there's always collaboration usually cause there's like line work and artist and line and colorist, and all of that. But to see like two disparate styles blending so well together and then both sides are just fucking gorgeous. I love. So that was my ultimate pick, my number 1. My number 2, World's Finest, Dan Mora. Dear God.
Like, I did read a lot of that.
It's Dan Mora's art. What do? It's Dan Mora.
Yeah.
Like perennial, like if he's on a book, he should be in the discussion because it's never bad. It's that style is so strong and so like easy on the eyes and it's just eye candy every time. And so I love it. So that's my 4th that wasn't on yours.
Yeah. I did like that. I fell off that book for a while. But I did read a lot of it and it is very good. I also I have
up to volume 4 so far because
I don't know who was doing the Flash last year too. I don't remember their name, but the Flash had some crazy shit going on. That was really good too. But man, I might have to side with the Somna stuff because
so
as far as art goes, to have two people collaborating together and to be that successful in what they did, it's pretty good. I think Dracula though is like, I mean, I was telling people like you have to buy this just to look at it. Just you don't even have to. I would go back through them and not even like read the book, and I was just flipping through. It's pretty impressive. It almost outshines Tynan's writing or rewriting to the point where it's one of my least favorite Tynan books. But are you looking for your hardcover?
I forgot I put them so they could be together. My hardcovers. I forgot I put them under Universal Monsters because I was looking for Dracula.
Oh. But it's only one issue, so can one? Or are you going to give it the 4 for backlog because it missed out?
Who's stopping us?
I guess nobody.
Like, ooh. It's just so pretty.
That is. Wow.
It's special for sure. And then this just dropped out of my book.
Oh, your sign plate?
Yep.
Well, now it's worthless. It's that sign plate is a 8.7.
There's it. I am regretting a little bit not having the Simmons cover, but I do really like this. And then you open it up and you get to be surprised by Simmons art.
I did the same thing, but it was because I had the Simmons A covers for the single issues. So
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, otherwise I'm gonna wish I had the direct market. But then Creature, I think I went with the regular cover.
I think I did too. I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's right there. I'm not gonna go grab
because I
it.
went with the number 2. No.
Okay, so I think it should be Somna personally, but
Yeah. Yeah. No,
because
I think
I think it's more special
it is.
because of
It
what
is.
they pulled off, and then the story is great, and
there's nudity in there.
yeah, and it's like it's their story.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Distillery, it's a perfect example of why I wanted to give Distillery the Publisher of the Year, because you're getting books like that out of them. So, and Tua Lote, very arguable, probably would be giving Jenny the best run for her money on covers.
It is true.
So she deserves the recognition along with Becky.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
There we go.
The Golden
Yay.
Burrito, Best Artist in Comics 2024. Becky Cloonan and Tualote Somna. Congratulations! Yay! So good.
Yay.
Incredible. It's amazing. It's super special, and if you haven't read it,
I might have to get.
holy
I
shit.
might have to get the hardcover. Except I think the only one left at our shop is the.
Did they get one of the expensive ones?
I think he ordered it by accident.
Ooh,
That had the pink cover on it.
Yeah, the $75 one.
Yeah. Maybe
I wouldn't recommend that unless you got money. Then do it.
Sure.
Because I would love to do it. It's really pretty.
I don't know if it had extra content or not, or if it was just the cover. I think it was just the cover.
I think it's just the
different,
cover.
but
Because this has a cover gallery too and everything.
And they would have had me at like $10 more. They would have had me. But
They would have me for a lot of those for $10
twice
more.
the price is too much.
That's steep.
Sorry guys. It's too much.
Not when you can get the other one. And that is because it's like oh, you have to settle for this one. Like,
I'm sorry.
yeah, it's not like they made it just like a blank cover or something. It's so pretty.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so on to our last category.
Yeah. Oh. Best writer.
Best comic writer.
Best comic book writer.
Okay.
I didn't have a long list for this one because it.
I
clear.
have 5 names. I've got Kieran Gillen.
I'm sure you have mine too.
Kieran Gillen for Power Fantasy.
Okay.
Hickman, Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
G. Willow Wilson for Poison Ivy and Hunger in the Dusk.
Oh, that's the same. That's the same person for. I haven't read Poison Ivy, but
It's so good. And then I got Tom King for Love Everlasting, Helen of Windhorn, and Animal Pound. And then I have Rick Remender.
And Archie the Decision.
Oh, and Archie the Decision. Good point.
Yeah.
That's honestly a really good point. That's a good insertion. Like, that can't be overlooked. And then Rick Remender for The Sacrificers, Grommets, Holy Roller, Tin Can Society, and Napalm Lullaby.
Mm-hmm. And I had Stoney Williams Villainous. And I will not.
Oh, that me too. Yeah, me too.
I will not budge.
You have anything else that I didn't say?
Hi, Kitty. No. I had Tom King and Rick Remender.
Oh.
And yeah. But I would add Hickman to my list, and I would add probably that Hunger. I mean, Hunger in the Dusk was. I didn't like the second installment as much as the first. I thought it was still good, but I definitely didn't like it as much. I'll still probably get the third if they do more. There was somebody else too that I didn't have.
Maxwell Prince.
I'm blank. Sure. And Jeff Lemire, even though he had kind of a light year.
I really am. Minor Arcana. I really am enjoying. I'm excited to see where that all goes. I love him being a long ongoing.
Minor Arcana, and he did have Bone Orchard Mythos stuff going on.
Testament
Phantom
came
Road
out. Testament came out. It's still running, and I still haven't given it up.
Yeah. I'm like, maybe one of these issues is going to be like, oh, and Fish Flies was good, but not.
Because did 10,000 Feathers come out last year, or was it just Tenement last year?
No, it's Tenement, and I think 10,000. That could have been very end of 23, maybe, but
I know Tenements for sure last year.
Yeah,
that's good. I mean, that's solid.
Started JSA.
I really like that.
Snyder had a good year. He had White Boat, Dungeon, Duck and Cover.
Yep.
And there was the one he did with his son. I can't remember the name of it now. Tear or Black.
Cool. So
it's Rick Remender, though. It's Rick Remender, though.
Yeah, you're set on that after talking about Love Everlasting, Helen of Windhorn, Animal Pound, and Archie the Decision. To be fair, Tom King got it last year because the only one that we could actually come to an agreement with Cole was Human Target.
Human Target. I mean,
it was the only book all three of us read for a whole year.
Yeah, it was the only book that like all of us had read.
Yep.
But it was very good, and that was
it
why
was
we
very
all read
good.
It.
But Tom King did just recently get a Golden Burrito.
Yeah, he did. So but man,
and Rick Remender wrote our best ongoing.
Yeah,
which reinforces that.
And wrote Grommets, which was on both of our short lists for mini.
And then Holy Roller, Tin Can Society, and Napalm Lullaby are excellent.
They're very good. I think that like if I were to award points to the individual books, Rick Remender would come out.
And I would give Helen of Windhorn like an art edge.
Sure.
Like the art, while it's a great story, the art is also such a big part of that. Whereas the art's great in all 5 of those Remender books for sure, but it is, I think, so much more like on par. Like sometimes I'm like, ooh, really good into the art, and other times like the stories just grabbed me.
And I think
they're all gorgeous. Like these are all very well produced.
Both did that. Love Actually was great too, but it felt like it was building to something so much more, and then it just kind of didn't. It was like, oh, I wouldn't call it a disappointment. I still liked it, but
I'm all for Rick Remender.
I'm already picking up like he became I never read a lot of his stuff before, and now I'm like going back and checking out other stuff, and Seasons came out I got it today. I don't know if it came out last week or today, but I'm excited when I see his name, and it was like every week there was more Remender.
Always remember Rick Remender.
Remember Rick Remender.
I just fucked up his name.
The comic book writer and plot.
I just misspelled it.
Oops. You didn't remember how to spell Remender?
Nope.
Just cover it with squiggles. That's what I do.
Yeah, I did.
And Holy Roller was really good too. My oldest, he's 18 now, and he's on the bowling team at school, and he still will walk by in the hallway and be like, pudding. He just loves it.
That's funny.
That's kind of fun to have an inside joke that's like comic book based
With your kid. That is
with
pretty
your
cool.
kid. Yeah.
All right. I fixed it the best I could.
That's perfect.
Mhm.
Rick, if you, I'm sure if he wants it, we could reprint one for him.
No, I used a black
And,
Sharpie and made it look right. It just looks
perfect.
like it just looks shittier now.
It's fine.
The Golden Burrito Comic Burrito Award, Best Writer in Comics 2024, is proudly presented to Rick Remender for The Sacrifices, Grommets, Holy Roller, Tin Can Society, and Napalm Lullaby. Congratulations, Rick. It is well fucking deserved. You crushed it in 2024.
Oh, that's
Dear
right. I'm
God.
on.
Oh, you did? The thing popped up? That's funny.
Yeah, I forgot. Is it 2?
Double horns. Yeah.
Fun stuff.
And then
The double. Wasn't there a heart one too?
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Rick Remender.
That's for you.
That's for you.
Mine's
Yeah,
for you,
there we go.
Stoney.
Oh.
All right. Well, that is the Golden Burrito Awards for 2024. Congratulations to Distillery for Best Publisher, Jenny Frizen Frankenstein #4 for Best Cover, Deadpool and Wolverine for Best Comic Book Thing That's Not a Comic Book, The Sacrificers for Best Ongoing, Helen of Windhorn for Best Mini, Becky Cloonan and Tua Lote for Best Artist, and Rick Remender for Best Writer. And thank you, Stoney and Chaos and La Crucis and other people who popped in. We've missed you. And I know that we haven't really done this since the last time we talked about this year in comics, but get ready because
the world was kind of bad, and we were doing this, and it had a great place. But then the world kind of seemed like it was getting a little bit better.
Yep.
And and so it was like, all right, maybe we'll kind of like move on and do some other things. But now it seems like maybe we might need a little bit of burrito again.
Yeah, 2020 started with wildfires and then a pandemic.
Oops.
And burrito came in the middle of those two things, so
Yeah.
we could be the harbingers of pestilence.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Hopefully not. But either way, we'll be here for you.
I thought of it that way.
So yeah, we're gonna shoot for doing this once a month, but then having like little videos and shorts and stuff in the meantime. Maybe we'll roll more than that, but we don't want to like try to go too hard too quick. So we're gonna do like a this month in comics live stream, maybe towards the end of each month. We'll see what works with our schedules, but that's the plan. And if you're watching this on replay, let us know how wrong we are in all the things we just did.
Or you can be nice and just say the things that you liked too.
Nah, that doesn't sound right.
Okay. All right. Well.
But love you all. It's been wonderful breaking this back in. This has been Comic Burrito, a Golden Burrito live stream.
Yeah.
I'm Todd.
I'm Nick.
That's how we do it.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.